Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sri Kachila Patel Samaj LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League, organized by Sri Kachila Patel Samaj Youth League. Before we go for the game number 15 toss, we would like to thank our sponsors, title sponsors LAXMANBHAI Construction Limited, live stream partners APCO Quarries Limited, Gulf Timber and Hardware Supply Limited, silver sponsors South Oaks Farm, SSF, Apex Steel and Apex Pipings, bronze sponsor Broadwalk Mall and
total, nothing in our mind but just a low total.
You have any changes in your side?
Yes, Sumin goes out and Lucas comes in. Joseph Onyango goes out.
Thank you. I'll go to Chirag. Chirag, તમને આ વિકેટ ઉપર શું પ્લાન હતો?
અમે પણ બોલિંગ કરવાના હતા કેમ કે ફ્રેશ વિકેટ જેવું મને લાગે છે કેમ કે કાલે પહેલી વાર અહીંયા એક ગેમ થઈ છે એ લો સ્કોરિંગ થઈ છે. હવે જોઈએ ગેમ જે રીતે ચાલે.
તો અત્યારે હવે તમારી ફેવરમાં ના આવ્યો સ્ટોસ, તો બેટિંગ ઉપર તમે કેટલું કોન્સન્ટ્રેટ કરવા માંગો છો અત્યારે?
મેક્સિમમ કાંઈ એવું ટાર્ગેટ નથી, પણ 20 ઓવર્સ જે મેઇન બેટ્સમેન છે એ રમશે તો 160 170 જેવો ટાર્ગેટ કરશું.
અત્યારે કઈ ચેન્જીસ છે તમારી ટીમમાં?
ના ના, સેમ ટીમ.
So news from the center is Nairobi Capitals winning the toss and electing to bowl first.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Opening batsman for Mahadev strikers, the captain, Chirag Sisodia and Narendra Kirai. Bowling the first over for Nairobi Capitals. And welcome back, Lucas Danderson.
Slightly, yeah, slightly. Towards you. That's it. The center.
Ladies and gentlemen, game number 15 between the Nairobi Capitals and the Mahadev Strikers. It will be a game of fireworks here. Both the teams have played very much mature here. So Harendra Kerai being promoted at the opening spot to accompany the captain Chirag Sisodia. And Lucas Danderson coming in to play his first game after the national duty. So Harendra being sensible here for the first 3 balls, taking his time. Bowling outside the off stump. A wide signal there by the umpire. So far all the runs coming in as an extra. Some good stuff there by the captain of Nairobi Capitals, Rahul. So opening the shoulders, trying to run it down towards the third man. But the ball just coming in quick. Once again, another extra behind the leg side. This time round, Rahul not getting a hand into it. Lucas just trying something different here. But the difference is getting an extra runs. Nothing has come of the bat so far. So up the driven Harendra misses it.
I'm guessing it little bit.
Up in the air, straight to Maxwell. Looks like the extra runs in terms of wides have spoiled the concentration of Harendra Kerai, playing much harder. The ball coming in slow to him.
After the first over, Mahadev strikers won 8 runs for the loss.
So first wicket. Joining me in the combox for the first time is Jamil himself. Jamil, welcome back from Dubai.
Thank you. It's fantastic to be back as always, Vishal, here at the Sri Kachileva Patel Samaj International Stadium, as you're aware. And what a crack of a match we already have Friday night, Nairobi, cold weather. I really appreciate the merchandise from the Sri Kachileva Patel and the LAXMANBHAI construction merchandise. Feel much warmer now, just waiting for the chai. But how's the tournament been so far, Vishal? You've done a great job once again, bringing the youth, bringing the cricketers together on a platform like this one.
It's been still at the halfway stage, but everything has been very much interesting. So far we have the Mahadev strikers who have scored over 206 runs in one game.
That's a familiar face, I remember. But yeah, it will be great to see how this tournament will pan out over the next few weeks. We'd love to have your presence here at the Sri Kachileva Patel Samaj Stadium. If you're joining us live, we have the Mahadev strikers in action today versus the Nairobi Capitals. And be sure to be entertained with some hot cricket.
So Rajburia coming in from the other side. First delivery on the pads of Chirag Sisodia. No hesitation.
Runs away, what a start. Great shot. Another familiar face we've seen here at this ground as well. And I think Raj Budia needs this warm jacket as well. Loving the new kits as well at the tournament this time.
All the vibrant colors from all the teams. Back-to-back boundaries there from Chirag.
Umpire looks cool too. How about this for a shot? Sent straight down, back towards the bowler, down the field. Crackling shot that.
So Jamil, Chirag has been the show taker here for the Mahadev strikers. He's scored plenty of runs in this tournament alongside with the opponent Mohit Java also. Good comeback there by Raj Budia.
Yep, after back-to-back boundaries, that's a great ball. I can only imagine what it's like to have Raj Sisodia at this particular ground, very familiar with most of the players too, so he would have to put on a great performance throughout the tournament for their team to do well.
Absolutely, and he's working out well for the Mahadev strikers with the ball, with the bat, all-round performance alongside with the fielding as well.
That's tucked away, finds a fielder, just a single off it. You mentioned the other opener for Mahadev strikers. What kind of impact he has brought to this team?
Actually, there has been a switch between Harendra Kera and Nitin Arvind. Nitin Arvind has opened so far for all the matches, but just today, Harendra Kera coming in opening. But yes, Nitin Arvind has not clicked as expected or as far as he's our opener. But Haren at 1 or 2 down, he's made a lot of destructions to the opponents.
Well, let's see if this tactical change will make a difference in this particular innings for the Mahadev strikers. Nitin Arvind to face now Raj Budia. Great ball there from Raj. Try for the run out. Safe hands and runs away for him off the mark.
So the ball coming in for Nitin Arvind from Raj Budia. Not doing something. Nitin just tapping it there. A good call there by Chirag. With the positiveness from Chirag. Looks like there's something is going to happen. Towards the leg side.
And he finds the boundary. What a way to end the over. With a shot towards 4 runs. Chirag Sisodia adds more to his tally. And the Mahadev strikers are marching on now.
So running 11 runs of the over. We'll have Lucas coming in to bowl the second on. The last game, Nairobi Capitals and Playmasters played. Playmasters scored over 200, whereby Nairobi Capitals came in chasing. Unfortunately, they lost by 2 runs.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But Lucas is kind of a player that is a match changer. Hopefully he can do something here for the Nairobi Capitals. A new team at this particular tournament. And it's great to see them out there in this new outfit as well. If you're just joining us, it's the Mahadev Strikers versus the Nairobi Capitals. And we're currently standing at 22 runs for the loss of 1 after 2 overs. Coming in to bowl, Lucas, a familiar face again. And to face with 1 run is Nitin Arvind for the Capitals. What a moment this must be, huh? In the capital, Nairobi West, with the skyline lit up on a Friday night. As usual, amazing cricket to be witnessed.
So we'll have the crowds joining in just after a few minutes. We'll just see a lot of faces on the ground. And obviously, they also come in to have some bitings out there with the stalls being there since the day 1.
You said it, Vishal. The stalls that have all the great snacks to keep you warm here at the stadium. And definitely some great cricket as well. Oh, that's a huge shout there. I think with the Nairobi traffic, there'll be a small delay on people coming in. But like you mentioned, we're already seeing the stands being filled, the crowd coming in to watch some good cricket here tonight between the Mahadev Strikers and the Nairobi Capitals. Who do you think is going to take this one, Vishal, looking at the table in the previous matches so far?
So far, the Mahadevs have been the favorites, winning all the games. So whoever is going to win this game might be having a change in the table.
Well, I put my money on the Nairobi Capitals, the underdogs. So why don't we just get some snacks and see how this one turns out? Nandasan. Nicked. Oh! Was that a drop? It's going to run away for 4 anyway.
That's just between the keeper and the first slip. Sorry, that was, yes, that was second slip up there, but ran in between the keeper and the second slip.
That ball was moving. Must have been very difficult to get that one. But great attempt, I must say.
If that could have been caught by Mohit, could have been a good blinder there behind. And obviously putting some pressure to the Mahadev strikers.
Chirag Sisodia, Lucky, Lucas on a mission. Cut away straight to the fielder. How about the captaincy that's come on around this tournament as well? How are captains looking at this differently? Prefer to bat first or bowl first in the evenings?
Maximum wickets or maximum games that have been played, the high chances of the teams that are batting second are on ending up in the winning side.
Oh, that's a swing and a miss. So you would say that Nairobi Capitals have some sort of advantage if they come into bat second?
Maybe that's the case, but depends on how the wickets reacts later on. Since it has been called since the morning, definitely the wicket will definitely play some different role here than the previous 2 to 3 games that I've played on this wicket.
After 3 overs, the Mahadev strikers, 27 for the loss of 1. Chirag Sisodia on 17, Nitin Arvind on 2. And we've got more cricket and more fans coming in right here at the Sri Kachileva Patel Samaj International Stadium.
After 3 overs, Mahadev strikers on 27 runs, the loss of 1 wicket.
Raj Budia back in action. And what a delivery. All right, the Nairobi Capitals are turning up the heat here in this particular match. They really want to turn down the scoring. Projected score there, as you can see, at 177 if we go at this rate. But it's been a while since we've seen Chirag Sisodia find the boundary with intent. Previous over, we had Lucas bowl in, nicked, found the fence, but also an opportunity to be caught. Would this be the turning point in the game? Another swing and a miss. Chirag Sisodia facing his third delivery in this over. Finds bat to it and does find the gap, and it races away towards the boundary. And how about that for a shot? He must be so relieved, and so are the Mahadev strikers. Oh, that's a crackling shot. with the face of the bat perfectly showing up into the fence. No chance, no fielder could get that one. It's 4 runs, Mahadev strikers, and they've crossed the 30 mark now. That was a close call there from Rajbudia and the team. All their hands up, hoping that would take off the bails of the stumps. Great width. And look at the turn on that one. Oh, Nairobi Capitals needed that. Chirag Sisodia once more safe.
So Chirag just slight away. Raj getting the bells off.
Oh, nicked. And he finds the boundary again, does he? Oh, he finds the fielder. Great work there by the Nairobi Capitals. Saving themselves 2 runs. And they run between the sticks to add 2 to their score too.
So the final delivery to Chirag, charging down.
How about that? Comes down, blazing, straight into the boundary. And what a way to wrap up that over. That brings up 38, just for the fall of 1 wicket after 4 overs. And now it's turning out to be raining boundaries. But in comes Lucas Ndanderson for Nairobi Capitals. Chirag currently on 27, Nitin Arvind on 2. The Mahadev strikers on 38. What do you reckon would be a good score? It's projected at 190 at the moment.
When I had a word with Chirag during the toss, he did not mention any figures. Just said we need to bat here, score as maximum as possible, and that is what the intention of Chirag has been. Short delivery there. The fielder is kept there for that particular shot.
Look at Mahadev striker sitting on the top of the table. 3 matches, all wins. That's 6 points. Net run rate 3.33. That's a strong placing right now on the table, and you would say that they would be favourites for this game. How do you think Nairobi Capitals would change that?
It's all on how they put the runs on the board from...
Oh, that's up in the air. Is it going to be caught? It's in the boundary. It's in the fence. It's a massive 6. How about this for a skier? Wow. Great connection with the bat. Skies into the air. Nowhere that was going into the pitch for the fielder and right into the fence. Is this our first 6 of the match, Vishal?
It is just getting the rhythm. Chirag, a short delivery once again. And that again has been deposited out of the park by Chirag.
Are you kidding me? Back-to-back 6s. Oh, this one's just come off the edge of the bat. But all he needed was the pace of Lucas. And it's gone. Gone for 6s. Now, Sri Kachileva Patel Samaj International Stadium. Are you ready for 3 in a row?
Well, I'm telling you, this game is going to be a fireworks. The 2 favorites.
Yep. Diwali and Christmas has come together in one season. The cold and the fire crackling shots.
Let's see what Lucas will have to do for this delivery.
Oh, that's gone into the gap. Through one fielder, through two fielders, through three fielders. It's 4 runs.
Raj not getting a hand to that crackling shot by Chirag. Trying to slide down, but not reaching.
But how about that from the body movement, the face of the bat, and the flick of the wrist? That's some class batting right there. Very difficult to do. Much better delivery, I must say, from Lucas. But the way he made sure to maneuver the ball towards where he wanted it to go, that's amazing. Oh, that's up! That's gone! And that's right into the river. A favourite here at the Sri Kachileva Patel Samaj Stadium. It's another massive 6. Wow! You could know it was flying for a 6er by the time you heard the sound of the bat and it left no trace to be found. 4 boundaries, 3 sixes, final delivery. You're kidding! You must be joking! That's 50 up and 67 on the board for Mahadev strikers. And he ends with 5 boundaries in the last one. It's the Chirag Sisodia show, Vishal.
Definitely. I would say power play overs have been.
7 runs for the loss of 1 wicket.
He made it look so easy. We're just getting news that was the fastest way to get to a 50. Chirag Sisodia style. Effortless. Absolutely effortless. And the flick of the wrist. We need to learn something from there. We need to name this shot, Vishal. Nitin Arvind hasn't had much to do in this game, but he wouldn't be complaining, to be honest. However, there's a task ahead. New bowler from the Nairobi Capitals, Mitesh Sangani. Ooh, straight back at the bowler and must have caught him there.
So Chirag has scored all the games above 50 as we speak. This is the 4th game he's playing, and he still continues. With the first game against the Swamiyappa, he scored 50. Against the Playmasters, he scored 104. Against the Dovus, he scored 91. So here he is with the 4th game playing on 55 runs so far.
Great work from Mitesh so far. He's done well to stop the scoring, but how about that figures? You know, you need that kind of a player in your team to lead from the front. Even though the toss doesn't go your way, you have to start off with big runs, and that's exactly what Chirag Sisodia has done. Oh, that didn't connect well. Mitesh Sangani will be happy. I think that will be counted as buys. My mistake. Bat first. And guess who's back on strike? Spin comes in though. Does that change it for Mitesh? The whole field has to change now as a result of the man who's batting now. Does that change anything for Chirag Sisodia?
I think he's come in just to throw his bat. So definitely he's going to target Mitesh from the first ball. Charging down once again.
Or is he going to find the gap? It's a race between the fielder and the ball. Oh no! He had it, but it slipped through. 4 runs called. Let's see the replay. Full toss, doesn't connect well, but finds the gap. And here's the race between Raj and the boundary. He made his ground. Even got there in time, just very unfortunate, didn't get the grasp. Happens to the best of us.
I think Chirag just trying to get everything out of the park. Short delivery over the point. Another boundary.
Not the best of deliveries, but what a shot, well executed. Pitched up a bit too high for Chirag. And when you give him a shorter one, he's going to cut it away for a boundary. The Mahadev strikers are now on 76 runs. Mitesh Sangani has 1 ball left in this over. All right, and that brings up the end of 6 overs. Mahadev strikers on 76 for the loss of 1 wicket. Chirag Sisodia on 63 after 22 deliveries. Nitin Arvind on 4 after facing 8. And we have more action to come for you. Yet to bat, as you can see, just Raj Kundi, Purushottam Vekaria, Kishan Dinesh Pindoria. And also we'll be looking for Vraj Dipak Jadhav to see if he'll come in early at the rate that the captain is going for the Mahadev strikers. Once again, a very good evening to you. If you're joining us from anywhere around the world, you're watching live coverage of the Sri Kachileva Patel Samaj LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League, live and exclusive from the Sri Kachileva Patel International Stadium. It's just about 40 minutes past the hour of 7 o'clock. And if you're enjoying these pictures, then you must thank everyone who's put this tournament together. And we're still looking forward to crackling matches as well, from the umpires to the volunteers to all the cricketers who are here today. And you too, the fans joining us. Let's make this one to remember and one for the books. Oh, that shot up in the air. Didn't get a good connection to it. Finds a fielder, just a single run to start off over number 7.
So this battle between Diven and Chirag. Obviously Chirag is dancing down the wicket to throw it away towards the leg side. And a shorter boundary he's got from this side. Can we see what he's targeting at the moment? A short delivery, turned too much.
They come back for 2. Make it for 2. I don't think Dhiren was thinking about that particular delivery. Oh, it turned quite phenomenally. Nobody expected that one.
That was super turn there by Diven. Something's looking positive here from Diven.
Oh, this time he connects.
Not getting it right.
Lands just before the fielder. Lucky escape once again. Quite a few opportunities for the Nairobi Capitals, but I wouldn't say clear-cut opportunities. They have to turn the heat on. Can Diven create some magic here against Nitin Arvind?
Shot over on LBW, but the ball pitching just outside the leg stump. Definitely pitching outside the leg stump, so no chances there.
Great ball there from Diven. Great ball. No run. And that's 2 dots in a row. This is some great bowling work here from the Nairobi Capitals. Diven Versani making it very difficult for Mahadev strikers to get back into the scoring. But they won't mind that at this point. Swing and a miss. And what a way to end the over with 4 dots. The score remains at 81 for the loss of 1 after 7 overs. Nitin Arvind on 5, Chirag Sisodia on 64. Great bowling figures there for Diven Versani for the Nairobi Capitals. How about that for the replay as well? And out comes the Mahadev Strikers fans, warm and cozy, ready to make some noise. As I'm sure they've watched on the live stream right now, the amount of boundaries flowing. It's not raining in terms of the weather, but it's raining sixes for sure.
So Mohit Java comes into the attack to bowl the 8th over. So leg side, Lucas chasing. Given from the bat. There's a surprise from here.
And safe again, that lands in no man's land. Chirag Sisodia off the bat gets connection but lands safely enough. And Mohit Java has a smile on his face. Maybe he's protesting if the 2 runs in the first delivery were not off the bat. Well, they buys. Still, he's conceded 3 runs in the first 2 balls. And comes in Nitin Arvind to bat for the Mahadev strikers. It's a great delivery, great fielding from Raj.
Come on, we need to talk. Shabash, boys.
Down the ground, allows a 1 run. And lets another one through as well. They make 2. 2 balls left to come in the over. Projected score, as you can see, is 222. With the current run rate at 11.
Wait! Top Mohit, top Mohit.
It's good to see a change from the Nairobi Capitals in terms of limiting the scoring in the last 2 overs. Oh, that's connected. And that's gone the distance. It's another massive 6 for the Mahadev strikers. And another massive 6 for Chirag Sisodia. Oh, they've waited long enough for that one. And that's what the fans have come for. Straight into the residencies of Nairobi West. Chirag Sisodia now on 73 runs. Mahadev strikers on 91 for the loss of 1 after 8 overs. Diven comes back into the action for the Nairobi Capitals. At this rate of 11, I can only imagine what it will look like in the second half of this innings.
apart from the event, just being economical so far. Coming to bowl his second over.
Solid even. Same over nakone. Same over. Shabash. Lovely Dev.
What a way to start the over. Nitin Arvind gets into the action and picks up 4 runs off Diven Varsani. And I do believe that every dot ball is as important at this tournament, Vishal, because there's a great cause with every dot ball.
As we've been mentioning, the Sri Kachila Patel Samaj will be planting
Lovely Dev.
trees of any dot ball that is being bowled by the bowler. Once again, same delivery, same side. But the fielder has been protected there.
Shabash Dev. Shabash Dev. House Shabash. Lovely Dev.
So in the previous over, you could say Diven gave away 4 trees.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's up in
Flighted
the air.
delivery, up in the air.
Could this be a dot? It is a dot, but also a wicket and a tree delivered.
Exactly.
After quite some time, Nairobi Capitals have picked up the all-important second wicket. And the wicket of Nitin Arvind has gone. Diven Varsani picks up his first in this match. Top edge from the bat. No good connection. Up in the air. Comfortable there.
So Diven just flighting a bit to Nitin.
Fairly easy catch. And great execution there for the Nairobi Capitals. This might change the game now. It could be a turning point. Mahadev Strikers currently standing on 97 for the loss of 2 after 8.3 overs. Diven picking up his first wicket. And we have a new batsman coming in for the Mahadev Strikers. And as you called it, Vraj Dipak Jadhav comes in early. On one end, you have Chirag Sisodia, who's on 73.
Lovely Dev.
Break some over, ready to play.
Shabash Dev.
All right, just pushed away. Just a single off that one. Diven Varsani putting in the pressure for the Nairobi Capitals. Mahadev Strikers will have to be careful now, ensuring that they don't lose another wicket, especially one of these two.
Solid Dev.
Finds the fielder, just a single.
Oh, Sarva Dev. Lovely Dev.
Final delivery, pushed away. Just a single to wrap it up. And after 9 overs, the Mahadev Strikers on 100 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Nairobi Capitals have 11 more to fight back in this particular match.
Coming back to bowl the 10th over for Nairobi Capitals, Mohit Jawa.
Lovely, lovely, Mohit. Looky, kuja straight kidogo. Down. Safi, Safi, looky. Good stuff, Mohit.
So previous over 100 up for the Mahadev strikers.
Sabah, Mohit.
Mohit Java to Viraj Dipak Yadav and Chirag now being on the wicket.
Lovely, Mohit.
So Chirag is just playing some sensible cricket here
Badhiya hai, Mohit,
as we
badhiya hai.
approach the half
Go ahead.
innings
Good stuff,
for the
boys.
Mahadevs.
Yeah, it would be a shame if they had to lose a wicket at this point. But Mahadev strikers in control, captain cool, in control as well.
So Viraj Dipak trying to sweep, not getting the middle of the bat.
Would you say he does the sweep shot better than most here?
Likes playing all over the park.
That's got some good bat to it, but finds the fielder in the deep.
As we speak, we'll also need to keep an eye on Chirag Sisodia's 100 as he scored the other one on just 42 deliveries. Charging down, up in the air.
Oh, what a
That's
catch!
the catch.
What a catch! It's the main man, Maxwell, who takes Raj Jadhav. How about this? Comes out down the crease, gets good bat to it, but it wasn't enough. And Maxwell had to run in to get some work done in, and what control that was to get it into his palms. And a great catch there. Another wicket for the Nairobi Capitals, and the party starts now here on the Friday evening here at the Sri Kachileva Patel Samaj Stadium. In the air for some time. How about that from Maxwell? Very important wicket there. Mahadev strikers lose another one. 3 down, 104 runs. And we're just one delivery away from the half point of this innings. It's all happening here at the Sri Kachileva Patel Samaj LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League. Just Raj Kundi, next batsman in for the Mahadev strikers. Nairobi Capitals wondering how they can use this momentum now to take it into the match, to turn things around for them as well. Because as it stands, the current run rate is at just 10.5. All right, Mahadev Strikers, Nairobi Capitals. New batsman in for the Strikers, Jasrand Kundi. After losing their third wicket, Chirag Sisodia, the captain, still out there on 76. Moija, final delivery with a wicket in his second over. And that brings us to the halfway point. As you can see, fans are trickling in to the Sri Kachileva Patel Samaj Stadium. You have the Mahadev Strikers out there on a mission to put on a score worthy of chase for the Nairobi Capitals. So far, the top performer in terms of bowling figures, Diven Versani, is coming in back for his third over. Chirag Sisodia to face. 104 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. If you're just joining us, then you can join us here in the stadium or on the live feed for this crackling match. Great start there from Diven, just as expected. And a reminder that every dot ball is a tree planted by the Sri Kachileva Patel Samaj community. Oh, he comes out. He's missed it. There's a shout. Not convincing. Another dot ball. A vital one for the Nairobi Capitals. Oh, a missed stumping. An opportunity there for the wicketkeeper. That would have been costly. Manages to get bat onto it, manages to get a run as well. Diven Versani doing great work here for the Capitals. Maxwell has a few words to share after pulling that great catch in the deep there for the Capitals. Jasraj Kundi getting a feel of what it is like there. Tonight is a big match for the Mahadev Strikers, so no haste decisions. Oh, that's up in the air. Is it going to go the distance? No, it's not. It's a wicket. Another wicket for Maxwell, and it turns out that whatever he shared to the bowler has worked out. And the Nairobi Capitals have picked up their fourth. I was looking forward to 106.3. It's now 105 for 4. This is great work and a huge relief for the Nairobi Capitals. Diven Versani picking up another wicket. And it is the same man, Maxwell, in the deep for the Nairobi Capitals. You could tell they planned this one straight off the training ground. Jasraj Kundi there looking for the boundary. Finds Maxwell instead and has to walk back to the pavilion with no runs. This is a huge relief for the Nairobi Capitals. And coming out now for the Mahadev Strikers to change things, Purushottam Vekaria. Diven Versani has proven to be the difference in this match, especially for the Nairobi Capitals. Still one more delivery to come in this over. Picked up a wicket in this one, and his first over as well. Oh, that's got some good turn. Came off the bat, missed the bails and found the fielder. What a way to end the over with a dot ball.
Almost getting away. The off stump for Purushottam Vekaria, getting just an inside edge. I think this time, as we progress, Chirag will now have to stable his innings. He'll not have to go the way he was trying to maximize all the deliveries that was being bowled.
But take a bow, Diven Varsani. Can Mohit Jawa pick up from where he left off? Got great figures here. Pushed away. Just a single there from the captain. Purushottam Vekaria will have to play a very vital role here with his captain to support him. The run rate has just dipped behind 10 runs now. And the projected score has come down to 190. At one point we were looking at 220. The spinners for Nairobi Capital have definitely shown the prowess with the ball and limited the scoring here. No run. Great work from the Nairobi Capitals. Oh, just missed. That was a fine delivery from Mohit Jawa. Great work. 3 dots so far. And this is some great bowling from the Nairobi Capitals.
So they've come back strong here. Just 2 runs of the over. Will we have something from Chirag Sisodia for the last delivery? So just 3 runs of the over and 108 for 4.
All right, so the man that's been making it happen for the Nairobi Capital is back in the action. Diven Varsani with his 4th over. Chirag Sisodia to face. Run rate now at 9. Projected score 180. Will they get it there? Flighted delivery, very peculiar. And Chirag didn't get good connection. That was an opportunity.
A full toss, just trying to play grounded short. He needs to stay here for the rest of the innings as we progress. We still have the 4 overs from Maxwell yet to be bowled.
So would you say at this point Nairobi Capitals have executed a strategy to a certain extent?
Maybe try and get the rest of the batsmen ahead of Chirag Sisodia.
That's a great shot. Finds the gap, but also finds the fielder on the fence. Just a single run. There needs to be some sort of inspiration now for the Mahadev strikers. It's been a while since they found the boundary, but back-to-back wickets does not help.
So they've definitely pulled them a bit on a slower side. Flighted delivery in between the point.
And he does find the gap, does he?
Arrows between the third man and the point fielder. Just opening a bit of a face. and gets just in between and a boundary. That could be a welcome boundary for the Mahadev strikers.
Yeah, we were talking about it, and it just comes off the bat of Chirag Sisodia. Who else? Crucial and very important to put the pressure back onto the bowler. Pushed away.
If you've noticed, Diven trying to bowl a bit slower to Chirag Sisodia. While bowling the slow one, the ball is definitely turning a bit more than the one that bowls the quicker one.
Yep, and it's worked for him because it's almost as if it's very welcoming for the batsman to come out, but the turn is what gets them. And it's a great way to wrap up his fourth over. 2 wickets, 22 runs. And after 13 overs, Mahadev strikers on 115 for the loss of 4, with Chirag Sisodia on 85 and Purushottam Vekaria on 2.
We have yet to have Pradeep Jasani, who is also a hard hitter.
Lovely Mohit.
Coming to bowl the final over is Mohit Java.
Slapped away, finds the gap, but also finds the fielder. What work Maxwell is doing here for the Nairobi Capitals.
All over. As we speak, he's very all over.
Great delivery there. Captain back on strike and now doesn't want to waste any time. He's eyeing the field.
Towards the leg side, looks like the field is protected there. Just a single.
Yep, the captain there. And his bowler Mohit Jha slightly relieved with the performance as how this inning started. Nairobi Capitals have put on pressure well. Oh no, that's gone right through the fielder. Is that going to go for 4 runs? Unnecessary. Huge mistake there. And this could be costly for the Capitals. Purushottam just hits it down the ground. Fielder comes right underneath and goes right through Mitesh. Oh, this is going to be counted later on in the game.
So definitely those 4 runs are very much important. Purushottam just in a hurry. Chirag Sisodia.
Great delivery, full length, making it very difficult for the batsman to find any room. And that wraps up Mohit Java's 4 overs for the Nairobi Capitals. He's picked up a wicket and given away 24 runs after 14 overs. Mahadev strikers on 122 for the loss of 4. Purushottam on 7 and Chirag Sisodia currently doing the damage for the strikers.
So welcoming Prasad to replace me on the combo box alongside with Jamil. We'll have the rest of the innings being carried on by Prasad and Jamil.
Thank you, Vishal. Looks like Chirag Sisodia is heading for yet another century. He's been amassing a lot of runs, and I think it is his batting that has actually brought the crowd alive. Took me about half an hour to find a parking here.
Welcome, Prasad. Good timing. Good timing indeed. You might just witness the comeback of the Capitals, or yet another century, like you mentioned, and he's going to put 2 under his belt at this Sri Kachileva Patel Samaj LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League.
In fact, he looked set in the other day as well, but looks like from the initial start that I saw from the scoreboard, it looks like Nairobi Capitals have also managed to put the brakes on the Mahadev strikers, especially getting 4 wickets. But I think the key would be for them to get Chirag Sisodia. If they could manage to get him here, then they would be definitely fancying the chances of restricting them to a score which is a little less than 180. And mind you, even Nairobi Capitals have a very good batting lineup. These two has been the teams to beat so far in this tournament.
For sure. Mahadev strikers leading the pack. 3 wins out of 3. 6 points top of the table. Great net run rate score. But for this particular Friday night match, I like it at 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's an interesting observation. Yeah, indeed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 123 for 4. Now we have 1, 2, 4, 4. We might just have 1, 4, 4, 4 as well moving forward. We've had the other day, I believe it was almost like 1, 2, 2, 2. So we had something like that. So it's an interesting game. Numbers keep changing. But Mitesh so far looks good. From he's on to his second over. Purushottam Vikaria, they've decided to promote Purushottam, and indeed he doing what he does best. But unfortunately, he just finds a fielder there. There's a fielder being placed, because I think they've actually promoted Purushottam, hoping to accelerate the run rate here alongside Chirag Sisodia, and Purushottam is also known to get some meaty blows on from his side. There's an extra bounce there. There's an extra bounce, and this is something that we've been quite often seeing. Yes, it is from the school end. I was just reconfirming. For bowlers, especially the fast bowlers who are coming from school end, the pitch does offer a bit of an extra bounce, and they hurry the batsman. This time you saw the extra bounce even surprising the keeper. The captain Rahul himself.
Oh, good bat to that. But he's dropped. I cannot believe this. An opportunity for the Capitals to make it 5.
This was an opportunity that went begging, and from who? He's a very safe hands. That's Parth Patel there. He's a safe hand. He doesn't miss those easy regulation catch. But this is a big miss, and this is off Purushottam Vikaria. This was a great easy catch for them. And I'm sure Parth would be very disappointed with himself.
Oh, that's connected well. Does he find the gap? He does, but a fielder in the fence. Just a single. This is a good way to wrap up the over, Mitesh Sangani. 13 off it. And after 15, we're sitting at 127 for the loss of 4 wickets. 88 for the captain, Chirag. Purushottam survives with 9 runs. Almost another wicket for the Capitals.
But I think the Capitals have done a very good job so far in terms of restricting them to 127. At the way they were going after the power play, when I was following the score as I was driving down, it looked like they might go past 200. But to be able to restrict them to 127, I saw Diven, great bowling from Diven Varsani, putting the brakes on the scoring rate at which Mahadev were going, and then also followed by some good bowling from Mitesh Sangani. He just missed a chance, unfortunately. Otherwise, that would have been the first wicket for him as well.
You mentioned good bowling. We're only going to expect some more here from the Nairobi Capitals, because coming up next is Maxwell. He's done very well for the Capitals in the field, getting 2 great catches. In fact, one was almost as if it was textbook planned from the training ground. But now he has the task to help his team with the ball.
He's been doing well for Nairobi Capitals with the ball as well. Unfortunately, he's not been able to do it with the bat. He's a very experienced campaigner when it comes to batting as well. Much would be expected from him today if Mahadev strikers are going to post a massive score.
Yep, it's sitting at 8 runs, just 8.5 projected score at 169. We were at 220 at some point. But it looks like the Capitals have come in with a lot of bowling prowess at this point, because they know what it means. They're sitting on 2 wins at this point.
No, certainly. From that's a little, again, short of a delivery, makes no mistake. There's a fielder running behind it, guided it towards the fine leg and gets 4 runs. The moment it had left the bat, as there was no protection behind that area.
Reverse shot.
Yeah, in fact, he was just guiding it. A bit of a flick. Don't see it was a reverse. He was just guiding it. It was swaying down leg. Just uses the ball's trajectory and just pushes it towards the fine leg. He knows that the fine leg is actually inside.
Yeah, there's been a lot of turn. Better delivery and caught. Oh, again at a 90.
This is a big wicket. The wicket of Chirag Sisodia. And I'm sure this is jubilation for Nairobi Capitals. This is the wicket they wanted. The way he was going, Chirag was poised to get yet another 100, and they know if Chirag stays in there, this score can go past 200. They've done it before, and they were well poised, because last time, if you remember this, I think it was 240 plus runs, the highest in the tournament so far. And that too, again, Chirag was the one who was taking the charge. It was again Playmasters. I remember that game watching here. Me and Raj were in the comm box, and brilliant hitting. But having said that, a lot of applause from his team.
Absolutely. Chirag Sisodia has outdone himself. It's not even about the score. It's about the consistency throughout the tournament. Crossing 50 runs, getting his fastest 50 today, and also making a mark for the Mahadev strikers. I think, yes, definitely a round of applause from all around the ground and from the Mahadev strikers dugout. A great performance there from the captain.
But how many balls did he get his 50 on?
He was at 18 or 17.
Yeah, because 17 is a record from Mohit Java. Sorry, in fact it is from not Mohit Java. It is, I believe, Viraj, because earlier it was jointly between Mohit and Chirag. They were both at 21 balls, 50 runs. This was beaten by Viraj from 17. Tanzil was almost there. He was about to get on the 13th delivery. He was on 49 from 12 deliveries.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But how about this for a man of the match performance for the Nairobi Capitals? It's Maxwell stealing the show at the moment in this particular one. Mahadev strikers 132 for the loss of 5 wickets. 3 more deliveries to come. New batsman in Kishan Dinesh Pindoria. Can he turn up the heat for the strikers?
Now this would be, I would say then, the Nairobi Capitals would be feeling confident.
Oh, that's slapped down the ground, finds the boundary, and it's a 1 bounce 4.
That's yet another boundary. Looks like he's actually drawn caution to the winds. He have just come in and he decides that he wants to take them on. He doesn't want to slow down. This could be the message that has been passed on, and this is something that we saw in the previous game. Even after Chirag getting out, Viraj came in and he made sure that he kept on going, getting himself a quick 50 in the game.
Great delivery there. Good comeback there from Maxwell. I think at this point, when your captain sends you out, don't care about who's bowling to you. Make sure you make the best use of the bat and find the boundary.
That's what they would be looking forward to. But having said that, I've just been informed that Chirag Sisodia is now the leader, and he'll be the holder of the orange cap, having surpassed Mohit Java. But remember, Mohit Java is going to come back to bat later in this game.
Very interesting. Can you believe it? This is what this Premier League is all about. How one batsman could be on top of the table in one innings, and in the next innings you have somebody else take it away. It's all happening here at the Sri Kachileva Patel Samaj LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League. Prasad and Jamil in studio, in commentary box for this particular match. It's a great Friday night here in Nairobi and Nairobi West, and the lights just make it feel like we're playing day cricket.
Absolutely, and this is also a great opportunity for the crowd to come in. The crowd is totally full.
You brought them all, Prasad.
Yeah. In fact, took half an hour for me to get a parking though, so it was quite difficult, and I can see that.
Look what's just come in from our commentator co-host Vishal. Some garam chai, some coffee, some runs, and some dabeli.
Yes, absolutely, everything together.
Oh, that was unfortunate. Did he get some bat to it, or these are leg byes?
I think he did get some bat onto it. There would be every run that Purushottam is scoring is going to be hurting the Nairobi Capitals. They just gave him an easy opportunity. He was dropped in the previous over. It was by the same bowler, Mitesh Sangani. Mitesh would be hoping to create yet another chance and hoping that Purushottam doesn't do much damage. So far, he just managed to get an extra boundary. He lifts it high in the air. Is there a fielder down there? Just misses the fielder there. Before the fielder could collect it and throw it back. Batsman manages to get 2 more runs. Purushottam can be very dangerous. He's just coming back from a good knock in the NPCA Cricket League. He plays for Team Roraka. He managed to get almost 80 runs at 200 strike rate in a 50-over game. And he can be relentless when it comes to going after the bowlers.
That's crunched away. Good sound of the bat, but finds the fielder. Mitesh Sangani has no wickets in this game, but has done the job for his team in terms of restraining the Mahadev strikers from finding the boundary. Had a drop catch at some point. This needs to be a comeback over for the Nairobi Capitals.
Nairobi Capitals would already be feeling confident having seen the return of Chirag Sisodia. The more he stays there, it was definitely going to be more difficult. He would have made it more difficult for Nairobi Capitals. He was just going at almost 200 run strike rate, 200 strike rate. So he was looking to punish. Hits it straight down the ground.
Does this find the fielder? Yes, it does, but it's a 1 bounce. Do you think there should be more effort from the fence to come in a little bit Maxwell style and fly in to catch it? Or do you think let's contain and not get a boundary?
I believe it's also about, depends on the fielder who is approaching the delivery. If he sees that he can go for it, I mean, there are players who would want to just throw the bodies on the line, and there are other players who would want to stop it if they are not sure whether they will be able to catch it. Good delivery, change of pace, getting a bit of help from the wicket. This is good cricket from Mitesh Sangani. Comes back. He knows that Purushottam is not looking to get singles. That's not his game. Purushottam's game is he likes to attack, go after the bowling lineup. And that's the role I'm sure he's been given. And considering that we are on the 17th over, this is a good over. Oh, well done. This is yet another repeat of the previous delivery. Getting a bit of a late shape, moving away, slower delivery. So far, this has been a good over in the context of the game because it's only 8 runs. And mind you, this is the 17th over when the Mahadev strikers would be completely looking to let loose. The last delivery and...
Is there any bat to that? Nope. He wraps it up with another dot. And remember, every dot at this tournament is a tree planted by the Sri Kachileva Patel Samaj community. It's a great opportunity for everyone. You find the boundary, you have runs. You get a dot, you have a tree planted. It's all a good cause. And as you can see, the fans are out here. Majority in green as the favorites, Mahadev strikers. But you can also join us if you're fans of the Nairobi Capitals or the Sri Kachileva Patel Samaj International Stadium, as we call it. This LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League is going to be lit up for the whole weekend and throughout the next 2 weeks. So feel free to join us here in Nairobi West. Garam chai, or if you prefer some cold drinks as well, we will be having all the stalls with snacks, foods for you to keep yourselves warm and entertained throughout. Speaking about entertainment, Prasad.
This is Maxwell coming. And he hits it towards the cow corner. There's a fielder down there. He makes no mistake.
Maxwell picks up another.
That's Maxwell. And this time straight hit to the fielder and he makes no mistakes. It was a regulation catch. And I'm sure he is smiling, having gotten the catch. It is not easy also for the fielders. Mind you, most of the cricket we play in this country in the morning hours. So to be able to sight the ball appropriately, and those ones, especially the ones that are hit hard, like it was a full swing of the bat, he went after it. It's very natural for a lefty batsman towards finding the cow corner, but then the fielder equally good and rose to the occasion, made sure he caught it without any mishaps.
I commend Nairobi Capitals with their strategy, the way they place the field, the way they put their bowlers into action. They have thought this match out through, and you can tell. Right now, it stands at 145 for the Mahadev strikers. They've lost their 6th wicket. Just 17.1 overs have gone by. We have a lot of balls to come in and deliveries to change this game. But for now, the sounds and the crowds are all Nairobi Capitals, as they've got some smiles on their face of relief. New batsman coming in for the Mahadev strikers.
And also Nairobi Capitals this time, they've actually added Lucas. He's come back from a successful national tour. He'll be very good with the bat as well. It will bring in more stability towards the middle order. So if...
Look, I've seen Lucas in different outfits and it's right opposite him. He's been in that green before. And I don't know how it will be playing out for him tonight. He's done a great job with the ball. Had a few opportunities to pick up some wickets, unfortunately, but I'm looking forward to see him bat against Mahadev strikers.
And
that will be awesome.
Because and they would also be hoping this time Maxwell to click as well, because Maxwell so far, he's got some starts, but he's not been able to capitalize on that. But this game, he would be looking forward, because this is the game the entire crowd has come to watch, because there was a big build up to this game. These are the two successful teams in this competition so far. So it's number one versus number two. And this is certainly some great game of cricket, because we see there was a chance. Now this is what also interesting to see from the off spinners. In this tournament especially, we've seen the off spinners coming around the stumps and trying to bowl it away from the right-handed batsman. And I like this cricket also from Maxwell and the captain Rahul, because they've got a slip in place. They're attacking. Mind you, this is the 18th over, but they realize Pradeep is still new. He's a new batsman. They want to attack him with an extra slip in place.
You've mentioned 18th over. We're close to a maiden wicket at this tournament, which is quite spectacular to see at this point of the game and this caliber. Mahadev strikers right now struggling. Nairobi Capitals doing fantastic with Maxwell, who's got a maiden wicket lined up for him. Do you think?
Pradeep is a young emerging player. There's a lot of emerging players being supported. There's a great initiative also supporting the emerging players. He's a young lad. We've seen him even in the recently held NPL tournament. He comes in, smashes, but then this time around...
he's done it. Maxwell wins. He's got himself a maiden wicket. I don't think there's any in this tournament yet.
No, there has been. There was another over. I don't remember which game was it, but yes, this would be the second one. There was a maiden wicket in the past as well.
But how difficult it must be in a 2020 format to get a maiden wicket. And you've got guys like Pradeep Jasani and Purushottam Vakaria. Congratulations, Maxwell. He's got himself 2 wickets, 9 runs, and after just 2 overs, he's got 2 more to come.
This is over number 19. Yeah, so this is some great comeback, and Rahul, the captain, deciding to bring back Mitesh. He's been looking good. He'd like to complete this. He would definitely fancy the chances of getting a wicket here. One went begging almost. That was a wicket of Purushottam Vakaria. Unfortunately dropped by Parth Patel. He's a great fielder there. It's just a little mishap. But the way he's been putting pressure, even with his partner on the other side, Maxwell, they would be hoping to get a wicket in this over for the Nairobi Capitals.
12 deliveries between the next innings, and we need to find out if Mahadev strikers can cross the 150 mark. We're sure that will happen with the crowds here pushing them on. Mitesh Sangani is now on task. Slap down the ground. Will find the fielder. Comes back for the second. No is the call. At this point, I think you should throw the kitchen sink at it, Mahadev strikers.
They would definitely want to, and I'm sure that is the instruction that they would have gotten from the dugout. But you need to give credit to some great bowling from Nairobi Capitals, because they are bowling at the right areas. They're attacking the new batsman. They're not allowing them to free his arms. It's good bowling. Getting to move in towards the righty batsman right now. He gets a cross seam delivery, gets a bit of an extra bounce from the wicket. I believe this is again from the school end. Yes, it is. So getting a bit of an extra bounce there, surprising the batsman, and still new in the crease, Pradeep.
Gets good bat to it. Finds the fielder. They come back for 2. And they get 2.
Pradeep is a great runner between the wicket, and he's also a great fielder. And I'm sure definitely Purushottam also with his long strides. He's a tall man with strong long strides. He's also going to be making those comfortable doubles.
That's up in the air. Is there a fielder underneath? Yes, there is, and it's gone. Wicket number 7.
This is courtesy some great bowling on either ends. And Raj Budia makes no mistakes. He gets it easily and gets the Purushottam Vikaria to walk back to his pavilion. This would be the wicket that they would have wanted. They realized that Pradeep is not able to get the scores on, and Purushottam was looking dangerous to cut loose. He was trying to hit it past the fielder, but only finds the most safe hands of Raj Budia.
Big wicket here for both teams. Nairobi Capitals will be very happy with this performance. Mitesh Sangani picks up his wicket for the match. Skied it. Good connection, but not enough. And eventually this was going to be coming for the Mahadev strikers. They were just short of the fielders. Eventually one into the comfortable grasp of Raj Budia. Safe hands there. Nairobi Capitals will be coming now with extra pressure to take off Sandy Khairai and Pradeep Jasani, who are at the crease. Still 150 in sight for the Mahadev strikers.
The captain of Nairobi Capitals smiling, and why shouldn't he? He's the way they have pulled back this game. The way it was at one side it was going as if it's going to go past 200. The way the Mahadev strikers were charging. But then to be pulling it back, and you see yet another dot ball. Each ball adding pressure to them. And I mean, no one would have imagined that we're going to be seeing 149 for 7 at the end of 19 overs.
No, not at all. This is not something we saw, and I don't think the Mahadev strikers fans would have thought. They were definitely in here for a 200 plus score. But funny how this game of cricket changes with every delivery. Mitesh Sangani wraps up the over. And he's done well with his 4 overs. 1 wicket, 27 runs given away. And after 19 overs, Mahadev strikers on 150 for the loss of 7. Pradeep and Sandy with just a single.
It is only befitting that Mitesh eventually got the wicket of Purushottam. He had escaped earlier after a drop from Parth Patel, but this time Raj Budia holding on and giving the chance to have the wicket to Mitesh Sangani. But that's a great spell from Mitesh. Remember, he started coming only when they were already playing a very destructive cricket, especially from the Mahadev strikers, and he came 4 overs 27 in a context of a game where the batsmen were going at 200 strike rate is truly commendable.
All right, we're now here at the final over of this innings. Maxwell Swaminathan with the ball. Sandy Khairai for Mahadev strikers to face. 6 deliveries, 150 on the board. Oh, he's got back to it. They come for a single. Good running. I think the keeper's hurt himself there.
It's a quick delivery. Maxwell uses his shoulders to push it in. He realizes it's a new batsman. Didn't want to give him the time to play through the line of the ball. And again, mostly he realized that we are actually bowling with the trajectory against. And he knows that the batsman would love to try the cow corner. It's also because I believe it's slightly a shorter side, that area. Yeah, it's actually, he's bowling towards the shorter side. That's the reason that he's trying to bowl it away from the right-handed batsman so they don't get the trajectory to whip it towards the cow corner.
As a spinner, when would you come in? Before, would you choose to come in early in the evening, 6:30, 7 o'clock when we kick off the first match? Or would you come and chase as a spinner?
No, usually as a spinner, it totally depends on how the complexity of the game is. Now, depends on this wicket as well. How the wicket, is it offering some extra support? For example, we saw the wicket just before the one, or it was in fact this wicket, I don't remember, where yesterday Samar Gajar came and he just bowled. He's a left-arm spinner, but he was bowling right into the stumps with the arm ball. He got 4 wickets, gave only 15 runs in 4 overs.
And because of the turn, or is it because of the extra bounce?
It was also because he came from the school end,
right,
with the extra bounce, and he was actually using his arm ball. He was using his shoulders. He was varying the speed. So usually there would not be a no perfect answer to say that this is the right time for a spinner to come in. But it will totally depend on the conditions and what the team expects. And also how the other side, the batsmen are playing. For example, there are batsmen who are very comfortable playing fast bowlers. Some of them are not very comfortable playing spinners.
Correct.
Most of them play in the domestic circuit together. So since they know each other, depending upon the type of a batsman, also they might bring it. For example, in this game, this is 20th over. This is possibly the first game in last
can
14
have a
games where you have a
spinner.
spinner bowling the 20th over.
But we have Maxwell as a spinner. That's why we would have trust in the Nairobi Capitals to put this kind of man at this depth to make sure he limits the Mahadev strikers to just 150, 160 maximum.
And Captain Rahul Nathani also realizes that they're already 7 wickets down. So the possibility of the batsman going after a player like Maxwell, he brings a lot of experience. He plays in Mumbai. He amassed a lot of runs in the Mumbai Premier League. Very experienced campaigner. Has been coming in as a regular season campaigner for Uraka. Big swing!
Oh!
Good effort from Raj Budia.
Absolutely great
Diving
try.
to his friend. Unfortunately not able to make it, but the team applauding his effort.
So huge edge. Oh, just fingertips to it. Unfortunate and great effort like you mentioned. Maxwell doing great here in the final over.
The batsman trying to step down, but I think Maxwell predicted it much earlier. Gives him a length delivery quicker than he would have expected. It rushed him on.
Come
Not
on,
able.
Sandy Kirai. Put on a show for the strikers. Oh, that's taken the wickets off. He's been bowled.
So this is the sad part. He was trying to go across. Maxwell was again angling it away from him with an extra bit of a speed. And this time he misses it completely and Maxwell hits.
Oh, let's look at that one again. Clean. And how about that for a 3-wicket haul for the Maxwell of Nairobi Capitals?
Even our fellow commentator Vishal is wondering whether we'll have a fifer here.
Yeah, we've got 2 more deliveries. Who knows? The Nairobi Capitals putting their hands in the air with big smiles on their face. They've completed this mission with conviction. And their strategy has worked to take on a test with the table toppers. Can Mahadev strikers find a way to limit the Nairobi Capitals? 8 wickets down, 152 runs. Mansukh Varsani coming in. And you mentioned 2-2-2. Here we go.
This will be straight at stumps, I feel. The first ball straight at his stumps. But since he's coming round his stumps, maybe not at his pads, because he might definitely be pitching down leg. So the chance of him getting an LBW is highly unlikely. Look at how he's standing. You know, he's given all his stumps open to Maxwell.
Reverse shot and it works. He's found the boundary. How about that from Mansukh Varsani?
This is bold cricket from him. He showed all his thumbs. Even the umpire is smiling. He is surprised. Reverse sweep, first delivery, quicker one. He already created, because maybe he's seen the trajectory he was bowling, so given himself a bit of a room.
The confidence. He knew exactly what he had to do there and he found the gap. Final delivery, cheeky, but ends with a dot. What a performance from the Nairobi Capitals in this match. Mahadev strikers have made 156 runs for the loss of 8 wickets. And this is going to be a test for you to stick around for. Coming up next in the next innings, we've got Nairobi Capitals who need 157 runs in 20 overs.
This is a great effort from Nairobi Capitals. They're going to be extremely satisfied and pleased with the way their bowlers have responded in the second half. After the strategic timeout, there's something that they've discussed among themselves, some magic, and that followed. What followed was unbelievable. No one in this ground would have expected the score to be at 156 after 20 overs. But Nairobi Capitals made it possible, and in a short while they'll be coming back for the chase.
Yep, you stick it right here to the Sri Kachileva Patel Samaj LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League. From the combox, it's Vishal, Prasad and myself, Jamil, who's going to come back for innings number 2 with the strikers taking on the Capitals.
Would like to present the orange cap to Chirag Sisodia for the highest run so far in the tournament of 337 runs. We present the blue cap to Diven Varsani for taking the highest number of wickets so far in the tournament, a total of 9 wickets. Can we make some noise for Nairobi Capitals? One more time, Nairobi Capitals. Let's play.
A very good evening to you if you're just joining us. It is the match between Mahadev Strikers and the Nairobi Capitals. It's Friday evening here in Nairobi West at the Sri Kachileva Patel International Stadium. You're watching match number 15 of the Sri Kachileva Patel Samaj LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League Tournament. In the combox, Jamil Alibai, myself from East FM, and Prasad, who himself is a cricketer. But today, we'll be watching from the stands just like all of you. Mahadev Strikers need 156 runs. Oh, that's great fielding. That's what we need to see from the start. Nairobi Capitals require 156 to win this match. And it will take a lot more of those kind of fielding prowesses from the strikers to defend that score. You can see a change of cap there, Prasad, on the captain of the Mahadev Strikers.
He's already the holder of orange cap, striking the maximum number of runs in this tournament so far.
Wowza! What a crackling shot that is!
It can't get better than this. What a start. Pitched up full, shaping away, leaning onto it, and Ankit Mandage hitting it over the cover fielder for 6 runs. Can't get better than this. What a lovely looking shot to start with.
Now this is what we want to see on a Friday night. The fireworks starting off right from the word go. Ankit Banderi with the first 6 for the Capitals. Another one. It's up in the air. Is this going to go cover the field? Absolutely. You guessed it. But this time it's 4 runs. What a start this is to innings number 2. Nairobi Capitals turning on the heat. Purushottam in trouble. Great control there from the bat. 1 bounce 4. And this is what the crowd came to see. It's all happening in the first over here. Nairobi Capitals already on 12. Ankit Banderi on double figures. And Captain Rahul still to come in. Oh, that's a better comeback from Purushottam.
There's a change in the batting lineup here. Joseph Onyango used to open the batting along with Rahul, but now Ankit has been promoted up the order, and he's already looking good. Getting 11 runs from 4 deliveries, looking to cut loose, take the attack to the opposition, make the maximum out of power play, and this is what the Nairobi Capital would be hoping to do so. But Purushottam is an experienced campaigner. He likes to hit the deck, he likes to get the support from the deck. Finishes off in style. That's the end of the over. At the end of over number 1, we are 12 runs. Nairobi Capitals are 12 runs for the loss of no wickets.
After that first over by Purushottam Bekaria, Nairobi Capitals on 12 runs, no loss.
Yeah, the start you are all looking forward to has come down right here at the stadium in Nairobi West, under the lights. And as you can see, the man with the ball now is a captain who has the purple cap and will do it all as well while defending his 157 runs.
He is the Superman for Mahadev Strikers. He came with the new ball even in the last game against the Playmasters when Tanzil was going great guns, and against the Dovu Crushers.
How about that for
he came and he picked up Tanzil, the most important wicket, and then we saw a downfall from there. So that was he was looking good with 40, already scoring 49 from just 12 deliveries.
Definitely a game changer, and that's why he's a captain leading the way for the Strikers. Here he comes. Oh, he's taken! That's a nick and caught! Wide call too! Oh, it's all happening here. They are pretty confident, the Mahadev Strikers, that they've picked up an all-important wicket from the first delivery of the captain.
There's a review here. The umpire is given for a review here. Wicketkeeper Harindra making no mistake. Walsh going down the leg for a wide delivery, but collected well and immediately latches onto the stumps without making no mistake. And they are sensing a wicket here.
Yep, this is why we have live coverage for this kind of tournament, so that we can go back to the replay and find out if we've lost a wicket or we're safe with Rahul Harish from the Nairobi Capitals.
A concerned coach of Mahadev Strikers,
Oh!
David SCJ, but he seems to be overjoyed with the decision. Looks like there's a wicket here, the first wicket, and the captain Rahul has to walk back without disturbing the scorers much.
And yes, you mentioned it, run out. He was just a centimeter short from getting himself safe. What work this is from the wicketkeeper.
Losing his balance, wanting to glide it towards the fine leg, but quick to react was Harendra Kerai. And it was captain against captain. It was Rahul versus Chirag, and Chirag prevails.
Oh, it's all happening here. It's all happening here tonight, where you're seeing the big guns go at each other. And now we've lost the captain of the Nairobi Capitals. A huge blow from a run out.
But that brings in the Superman of Nairobi Capitals, Mohit Java. This is the contest that the crowd has assembled to see. It is Mohit Java versus Chirag Sisodia. The two Supermans of their teams. They do everything. They bowl, they bat, they field. This will be an interesting contest.
Absolutely. What a way to start the over. Already a wicket down. And now he faces Mohit Java. Just that's the feel of the ground tonight. Wants to see how the ball is turning. Like you mentioned, from one end it could bounce a bit higher. From the other it could turn.
Trying to chase umpire Shashikant, signaling a wide. A little surprised was Chirag Sisodia.
Yeah,
but
he was.
He will have to take it in the stride. That's the umpire's decision. Electrifying atmosphere of the Sri Kachileva Patel Samaj.
Yep, the kids are on the field too, and that's what the umpire is signaling. Can we all get the audience and fans in place?
Trying to go for the drive, leaning onto it, wanted to pierce the covers and the extra cover fielder between them. Unfortunately, finding the fielder. With offered. This is what interesting is. This is the best part of Chirag. What he's been trying is completely varies his line and his length, keeping the batsman thinking, you know, what's he going to do the next delivery.
That's just lofted up a little bit. Safe run out call. They make the single. This is good work from the captain. This is good pressure to come back from the first over.
An eventful first over, if I may use the term to describe this over so far. A wicket, a run out chance, wide balls, everything happening in this game.
We just need to see Ankit Banderi muster the courage to find the boundary against Chirag Sisodia.
I think he wouldn't be shying away from playing his shots, and that's the best part about a youngster like Ankit Banderi. He comes in, does not shy away from playing his shots, and this is exactly the reason why the captain Rahul was excited to promote him up the order. He was playing the middle order, but today he's been promoted, given a better role. He likes to attack during the power play, and he's been given the opportunity to express himself. Could be a little risky. His pad was slightly in the line of the wicket. Lucky enough to get the bat on it and not hit the pads. Otherwise, it would not have been a tough decision for Shashikant.
Great fielding once again. Just a single. And that wraps up the second over for the Mahadev strikers. After two, Nairobi Capitals sitting on 16 for the loss of one. They require 18 for the loss of one, excuse me. They require 139.
The crowd coming from all parts of Nairobi to watch this game. This is the game that they would have wanted to watch. This is the game where all the action was expected to happen, and the crowd are not disappointed. They saw some extravagant shots from the bat of Chirag Sisodia, and they also saw some delightful bowling from the Nairobi Capitals, who brought back the game. So far it has been tilting in either sides, and now it is the time for the chase. An eventful first over. Ankit Banderi treating us to a lovely extra cover maximum, followed by a pull shot, but then the Superman comes back in the second over, gets a wicket.
Just Raj Kundi for the strikers. Up, but safe. Just a single.
This is the end. Now, this is exactly what Jasraj would be hoping to do, again coming from the school end. First delivery, surprising Ankit with a bit of an extra bounce. He had almost hit it towards a fielder.
Well, the surprises is not just on the field. The surprises have come in the combox. some garam chai have joined us here. So thank you so much to the Sri Kachileva Patel Samaj community for always being great with their hospitality. Joining in the combox, Vishal.
Just Raj coming in. Shortish delivery. Mohit goes over the ground. This is a big six from Mohit. Announces his arrival in style. You wouldn't want to sway on to his core area. This is a short delivery and he would take it from both hands. He welcomes it and hits it past the boundary, gets the maximum.
Super shot there by Mohit, welcoming Jasraj Kundi.
Jasraj streaming in for the next delivery. Slightly more fuller Vishal right now. Getting onto his pads. He tries to drives it down towards a mid-on fielder. It's a dot delivery. I'm sorry, they still managed to get a quick single. This is good cricket from Mohit Java. Ankit pushing those runs. Ankit is a good runner between the wicket, Vishal. He manages.
He's definitely a quick alongside with Mohit. Think straight on a call and then runs away.
Surprising the batsman again, playing uppish. Seems to be really hitting the areas that he would have loved to do.
So good comeback by Jasraj. Inside edge to the pads.
A little bit of shape towards the ball, not allowing Ankit Banderi to free his arms. A late swing from Jasraj. He's an experienced campaigner, has been in the domestic circuit for a long period of time. He has his variations, so he's definitely would be up for the challenge.
Once again over the top with 6 more.
What a shot, an area that he loves to. This is 6 number 2 from Ankit Banderi. Same area, same results. You go on to the offside, leans onto the shot, hits it past the cow fielder, and it had 6 written all over it the moment it left the bat. Looks like he would have crashed some windows. The windshield of cars are not safe there. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are around that region, please move your cars. You will see a lot more from Ankit Banderi if he gets going.
Definitely he's going to come down, and he's not got any runs as he comes to play his games. But definitely he's looking different today. Plus, the other thing is the team has not demotivated him, have motivated him to go opening, take the place of Joseph Onyango, and this is what he has done so far in the power play overs.
I think the owners of the cars are manning those areas, trying to get those catches to avoid it crashing to their windshield. Now Mohit Java decides to hit a sweep there. There's a field in place, but before Viraj could collect it, Mohit Java gets a single. Chirag comes back. It'll be an interesting contest because a youngster like Ankit Banderi, he's not going to shy away. He's not going to be intimidated by a bowler like Chirag, but he's definitely going to play his shots, and it will be interesting over, and this will be an interesting contest to see.
So the field for him is the dip mid-on and dip mid-wicket. Let him try and go across with the way Tanzil went across, just not getting a good bat. A sweep shot there, and that has been struck.
It would be an interesting replay. Got an initial feeling that it was slightly going down leg, but umpire thought differently. Full delivery. Falling for the trap that Chirag had laid for him. This was the plan. That's straight up there. It looks plumb because he had actually shuffled and he caught his front foot across the stumps and hit it right down at the front foot area, which was straight covering the stumps, and umpire Shashikant, very experienced, making no mistake about it. Brings in the experienced Maxwell. This is the pair that the Nairobi Capitals would expect to play a longer innings. They would expect they would expect these players to build a partnership, because these are the most experienced batsmen for Team Nairobi Capitals.
I think so far he's not clicked around with the bat, so definitely he might be looking for something. And mind you, I'm telling you, might be his last game today. He's going back to his hometown, Mumbai, whereby there's something good waiting for him.
So he's been already good with the ball, and he would be expecting to capitalize his good performance with the bat too. Drives it down towards the long on. Just Raj Kundi collecting it, but before that, Maxwell getting a single. Mohit has been looking at his best as always, punishing anything that is short of length. It would be interesting to see Chirag bowling to Mohit Java. Goes on his back foot, punches it. But before Purushottam can collect it, Mohit gets a single. This is good cricket from Mohit. He realizes that Chirag has already got 2 wickets. Wouldn't want to give more wickets to him. At the end of 4 overs, score 33 for the loss of 2 wickets.
As you can see, Chirag with the orange cap, meaning he's been at the top of the mark at the leaders board. Not also with a side with Mohit Java being the next contestant. Will be a good battle in for both of them.
Coming in to bowl the 5th over for Mahadev strikers, Purushottam Zakaria.
What a lovely shot there. You cannot give chance to Mohit Java. He would punish you. This time round, Purushottam giving him room outside the off stump, and Mohit was quick enough to pounce onto it. Hits it. Oh my goodness, he's hit a fan there. Very sorry. I hope she's totally fine. But that was hit hard. And Purushottam is a quick bowler. He hits the deck, so it was coming at a reasonable speed. Now a shortish delivery, pulls it all the way to this cow corner. That's a big 6 from Mohit Java. He looks dangerous. He is attacking the fast bowlers. And we've always seen that, Vishal, throughout this tournament. Anything short of a length, Mohit's eyes immediately lights up and he puts it to full use.
Trust me, he was with us, I think, previous 3 or 2 seasons back. But the way he's batting now is far much better than what he was batting. He's become exactly the way Jamil says, Mohit Java 2.0.
Absolutely an upgraded version of himself. He's decided to upgrade himself with more shots, more variety. He is the Superman for Nairobi Capitals. What a great innings he had played even in the previous game. Was against the Playmasters, almost taking Nairobi Capitals through. But after his wicket, finally the Playmasters holding on to the runs, by holding on to the total by 2 runs. What a game it was. 209 scored. Umpire signals it again, confirms it with the third umpire. He looks dangerous to attack this over. A 4 and then a 6. Short delivery, not the best of delivery that he should be hitting. No fielder there, and it's yet another boundary. Mohit Java likes this kind of over. He likes it when somebody hits the deck. Very strong on his back foot. Stands still, stands and delivers there. A boundary, a maximum and a boundary. The bowler is already under pressure, Purushottam. This is a test of his resilience as well. He's a very experienced campaigner in the domestic circuit. But I'm sure the way Mohit is batting is definitely going to raise eyebrows. This time, finds the fielder there. Wanting to have a quick single, but the fielder not allowing him. 4.4 overs, 47. The run rate has already crept up to 10 runs per over. They would be very happy with the power play, the Nairobi Capitals so far. There's a great attempt from the fielder Nitin Arvind. He had already taken some stunning catches in this tournament. Unfortunately, this time a little too big on him. Looks like the ball has gone all the way. The umpire signals a 6. And yes, it goes all the way for a 6. This was a little too big for him. The stands and delivers. He looks at the shot. He applauses his shot. Watches it sail past the boundary.
Purushottam only 20 runs of the over so far. Between the covers and the point, misfield there. And a 4 to Mohit Java.
You have to feel for the bowler. No respite. He tries his best to get him onto his back foot. Punches it, to which Mohit Java punches it beautifully straight towards the fielder. But there's some sloppy fielding here. Misses it completely. And the ball sails past the boundary rope. And the fielders could only watch it sail. Not expected out of the likes of Pradeep Jasani, a great fielder. A very young lad. Promising young lad. This was a great over in the context of this game for the Nairobi Capitals. Pushing the score up to 57 from 5 overs. We are here to the last over of power play. There's an appeal here. Umpire signals a wide. The bowler is surprised. Umpire cancelling his decision.
So Maxwell playing his sportsman spirit here into the thigh pad. Definitely into the thigh pad.
Lovely flick. The ball swaying down the leg side, going into his pads. Maxwell is a very strong batsman on his pads, and he flicks it. There's a fielder down there, but before the square leg can come in and collect it, he manages to get himself 2 more runs. He would be hoping to do something here for the Nairobi Capitals. Again coming to his pads. Plays it straight towards Nitin Arvind, who makes no mistake at mid-on. But gets a single there. That's a good shot or a good drive to see on a replay. It's one of the toughest shots in the book to play. An on drive, your head is so still, holds onto his body posture, hits it straight. You would have expected it to be a little more finer. Then it would have definitely gone past the fielder there, Nitin Arvind. But it's a good shot to watch. One of the most difficult shots in the book. This goes onto his back foot, punches it, hits it straight to a fielder.
Just this over being just decent out there by Jasraj. Trying something. Let's hope for something here in this over, this delivery. Up in the air. Oh, that's a one-handed shot for a six from Mohit Java.
I was just sensing something here. You can't keep him quiet much. He knows this is the last two deliveries of the power play. And this was a length delivery. And what a shot to watch. Hit down the bowler. One hand shot.
A flick shot there once again from Mohit Java. The decent over has changed from the two deliveries.
NAIROBI Capitals on 70 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. NAIROBI Capitals require 87 runs to win in 18 for all. We make some noise for NAIROBI Capitals. Can we have some noise for MAHADEV strikers?
End of 6 overs. Score moves to 70 runs. Captain Rahul Nathani quite excited, walking around in the area, coming to Combox, expressing his opinions. Very happy the way his team is playing now. Capitals would be hoping to make men's out of this competition, because this was the competition to watch.
With the way Maxwell is batting there, he has no intention of going hard at this particular time. Since Mohit is well settled, what he's trying to do is just try and get one, give back Mohit on strike. Mohit giving out bat balls out of the park. Bowling outside off, over the covers. The field is protected there by Nitin Arvind.
From him, it's a great move. I think this is a good calculated move from the captain Chirag. He's really turning the ball here. It's turning quite a bit. This is definitely going to excite Viraj. I wouldn't be surprised if the captain decides to bring in a slip on, but unfortunately not for Mohit Java, because he's already looking quite set. 44 from 18 deliveries. He might just look to beat his own stats in terms of hitting a quicker 50. He's already holds a 50 from 21 deliveries.
Remember, Dipak Viraj Yadav had scored in 17 deliveries, or rather 14 deliveries if I'm not wrong. No, 17 deliveries against the Dovu Crushers.
Punched on the back foot. There's a fielder down there, Nitin Arvind. Oh, edged. This is exactly what I was saying. This would have directly gone to the slip fielder, but there's a valiant attempt from the fielder, but could not stop it from sailing away to the boundary. And this is where a slip fielder would have made sure that this was Maxwell would have been back to the pavilion.
You had predicted very right, since the ball is turning away. I think the captain should have thought of, but at the end of the day, the two players are very much experienced contenders here. So definitely Chirag would not wait to bring in a slip and remove one of the fielders.
And you see, this also puts a little bit of doubt in the mind of the batsman, because especially when you have a slip in place, he might not want to play through with his drive. But here Maxwell knows even if he misses with the way the ball is turning, it's not going to hold on to the keeper. Definitely it's going to go past the keeper. And you even see it's the third man is also slightly more squarish. There's a quick run between the wickets, could be a bit of a risk there, but Mohit Java was quick to set off. Immediately the ball left his bat, and that brings us to the end of 7th over. Score 78 for the loss of 2 wickets. It's always interesting to see the Nairobi Capitals chasing. They will always keep us interested, inquisitive in the match, because even the last game we saw, they took it to the last delivery.
Fortunately, Mitesh not getting just a few meters out of the boundary. Otherwise, we could witness another super over here, which could be the first note of the tournament. Some funny moments there from Nitin Arvind, surprising the commentators. How comes he's not in his kit today? So there he goes. Looks like he's feeling hot.
Yes, and it's quite cold in there. It's a cold, chilly evening there, but I think it's slightly little less cold compared to the previous days. Vishal?
Remember, Prasad, we are in the combox. With the way the spectators have come with jackets and shawls and having some chais, definitely they are trying to warm themselves. It's cold out there.
What would have interested Chirag is the turn that Viraj is getting. You'd have realized the first match Nitin almost got a hat-trick. He also won the best award for bowling the maximum dot deliveries, getting a lot of turn on that game. Starting off well against the experience of Maxwell and Mohit Java.
But the way Viraj was getting the turn, Nitin and Chirag were not getting that kind of a turn. Could be a surprise. Is it because they're bowling a bit quicker towards the batsman, and Dipak just bowling flatter deliveries to the batsman?
And also because he's a wrist spinner. Now, wrist spinners usually get a little more extra turn than the finger spinners. That's also one of the reason that you'd always seen someone like Shane Warne turning a lot. But yes, we've had the exception of someone like Muthaiya Muralidharan also playing the game. His teammates used to say in a funny manner, even if you get him to a cement track, he would still turn the deliveries. And that's how he was. But very unique action. That was also a point of debate. That's a big wicket here. It is the duo of Nitin and Chirag Sisodia getting Mohit Java, and this is big moment in this game. Getting Mohit Java, Chirag Sisodia taking a brilliant catch, bringing in his most trusted lieutenant Nitin Arvind, and executing the plan very well for the Mahadev strikers.
But good thing with the Nairobi Capitals is the run rate has been cruising well. Still, apparently, with the loss of 3, they're still on 10 of the over. But the required run rate is slightly coming up to 7. Definitely, they should not be having any pressure so far. With the likes of Mitesh, with the likes of Lucas So they will not definitely have a bit of pressure unless somewhere something goes wrong and goes down to the deep. Something will come in.
The Mahadev strikers, fans are jubilated and they're excited. You can see them supporting the team, but that brings in Parth Patel. Great move right now. Parth can actually, is a very handy batsman when it comes to this kind of a situation. He keeps himself busy. He keeps the score ticking with singles, doubles, and this is what they need at this point in time. They don't really need big hits, because if you look at the required run rate, it has actually come down to 6.41, courtesy of some great batting from Mohit Java. All they need right now is someone to hang in there, get them those singles and doubles, and I'm sure Maxwell is already playing a good cameo. They would expect Maxwell to carry on from here, and if he can be supported well by Parth Patel, this could be a great game in our hands. But for Mahadev strikers, they would be hoping, Nitin, to get at least one more.
That is what I was saying, slowing down in this wicket. Path from the first delivery being cheeky here. So 2 runs taken.
New batsman in for NAIROBI Capitals, Parth Patel. After 8 overs, NAIROBI Capitals on 81 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. NAIROBI Capitals require 76 runs to win in 72 balls.
And the 8 over score moves to 81 runs for the loss of 3 wickets.
With Maxwell Swaminathan still at the crease, I think the NAIROBI Capitals should not have any precious created situation here. This is the rotation that is required, as we've been speaking from day one, that singles and doubles in T20 are very crucial. And with the other day, the team losing just by 9 runs, and those are the singles that were not taken.
Parth trying to go ahead. He will have to play it a little more late because it's turning in much more. He's trying to commit himself quite early. Could be very risky. They've got a slip in place right now.
Up in the air. Chirag Sisodia takes another catch of Parth Patel.
Looks like the ball is finding Chirag Sisodia all around. I think the ball is following him wherever he goes. And it wouldn't be inappropriate to call him the Superman of the Mahadev strikers.
Definitely. Prasad, with this situation, what do you think? Was it necessary for Parth Patel to go over? Definitely not. Single doubles here could have taken them deep into the...
I think that's the reason why the captain would have actually sent him early. There's a reason why he would have sent Parth. He would have expected him to be getting those singles and doubles, and this is what Rahul would have expected him to do. Unfortunately, he just decides to play a lofted shot. And also because he's still very new, there's a fielder in place. So not the best of shots that he would have played at this point in time.
So the strong man Lucas walking in. What would be the intention here from Lucas? And what could be the communication in from Maxwell? Would be very interesting for Lucas here.
There's no need of any communication. Lucas only knows one way to play, either my way or highway. This is how Lucas have always been playing.
But he's become very calm as he was before. He likes playing in the situation. Unless he gets carried away. Oh, good delivery
What a
there.
brilliant delivery there. Look at the turn from middle stump, missing leg stump by just a millimeter there. You can see that response from the fielders. How can that miss? Viraj is bowling like a dream here.
The good thing with these two batsmen is running between the wickets. They might even go 2 runs just in your hands, because these two batsmen are very quick running between the wickets. Trust me, it will be like the Palora Dragons, Neil Mugabe and Pushkar, or either any other batsman that was playing with the Neil Mugabe. They were trying to get any doubles that were coming in, possibly even from your hands.
So now that the end of the 9th over, score 83 for the loss of 4 wickets. Lucas is a very attacking, aggressive player, but as you rightly said, this is the right moment for him to slightly adjust himself if he can, and at the same time, and this is his same style that has been getting in runs, because Lucas knows he's a power striker. He can hit that ball long. If he middles it, you can only see it going past the boundary rope easily, and he'll be always, he never shies away from playing his shots. He backs himself, and that's a great mark of a player. And he's a great middle order player also for your Kachile Patel Samaj in the Super League.
Definitely, alongside with the others, he's been doing it well. And with the way I'm thinking, with the leg spinner bowling, Viraj's bowling, I would thought of sending a left-hander, Mitesh Sangani, instead of Lucas. The ball will be coming straight in, which Mitesh is very much good at, hitting it towards the mid-wicket and the square, deep square like boundaries. I don't know what was the intention of sending Lucas very early in this innings.
Maybe they want to just get the score. Maybe someone to attack, not put pressure towards the end of the innings. And Lucas, because of his experience, because he's been playing in this ground, this is his home ground, so he knows how the wicket behaves, and also he brings in a lot of experience from the national team. He's been the captain of the national team, so with him on the other side and Maxwell obviously playing, they are expecting to steer the ship for the Nairobi Capitals.
I think it would also be a strong piled up for the Nairobi Capitals after him coming into the side. With obviously last game, he was not very much fit. They travelled a long way from Uganda, and unfortunately missing out that game, and with that game just losing by 2 runs.
Absolutely missing it. Spinners so far have been bowling on the money. They have been on the dot for Team MAHADEV strikers, not giving away anything easily.
What do you think, Prasad, Lucas is trying to do? Is he not trying to play soft-handed shots?
He's trying to play soft hand, trying to get those singles. But I think the wicket also is holding up a bit. It's coming in slightly, maybe it's sticking a bit right now. And the spinners are also utilizing the conditions. They're bowling it right on the money. Is that a drop catch? It would be interesting to see if that was a drop catch.
There was a sound behind the wickets.
Look at the turn on that delivery and look at the follow through. Not giving away anything at all. That's the end of 10 overs and we are here for the strategic timeout. And I'd like to welcome Jamil back to the comm box.
Connects this time. Finds Chirag. Just a single. Swaminathan back on strike. 14 off 14. Can he turn the heat up with the bat?
So with a few dots from the previous overs and these overs, the run rate required is slightly going almost 8 of the overs.
This is some good bowling from Viraj Jadhav for the Mahadev strikers. Just 2 off it. Final delivery to come. Maxwell is thinking about where can he find space, where can he find an opportunity to pick the gap. Single called and direct hit.
Quick run there between
says
the
the
wickets. The umpire is also not interested in.
This is good fielding though. This is a great view as well. All right. Is he going to make it? Oh, he's safe. Just safe. You be the judge for that one. Don't put us on the spot for this one.
He's made his ground. Definitely he's made his ground.
This is what it's all about. The LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League. Fine margins here between Mahadev Strikers and the Nairobi Capitals. 88 for the loss of 4. Nitin Arvind. Pushes for the single. Calls for 2.
Jamil, what do you think? Will Lucas try and execute something in this over?
I think at this point he's been brought in early for a reason. He's not connected well with the bat. This would be a good opportunity. Slaps it down the ground and finds that opportunity with the gap and into the fence. It was a crackling shot from Lucas and Anderson. And finally, the Nairobi Capitals are on the way.
I'm telling you, there is something gonna be executed in this over. With the way Lucas just moving away, give him some room. A flighted delivery. Appeal, umpire not interested anyway, missing down the leg.
Good change of variation there from Nitin. He knows what is on the mind of Lucas, so he'll vary his bowling throughout this over as well. Pushes it away. Just a single. Good batting this. Picked up the boundary. Maxwell now with the responsibility. Eager fans all round. Eager dugouts to see how this match pans out. Oh, it's up in the air. Keeper doesn't make his ground. 63 required off 49. One more delivery for this particular over. Maxwell Swaminathan to face. Pushed away. Has he found the gap? Oh, absolutely he has. What a way to wrap up the over. 4 runs for the Nairobi Capitals. And that brings up 98 for the loss of 4 wickets after 12. There you have it. The simple maths. 59 of 48 for the Nairobi Capitals to pick up the all-important win against the Mahadev Strikers, who are table toppers at this point. 3 out of 3. And Nairobi Capitals would want to ruin that on a Friday night here in Nairobi West. Conversations between Lucas Dennison and Maxwell. Coming in to bowl the over number 13, Viraj Jadhav. Captain Chirag Sisodia on the fence, looking to take any opportunities from either Lucas or Maxwell. Oh, that's a huge swing and a miss, and another opportunity for a stumping.
As you can see, the reaction from the leg umpire, he had a lot of time to stump that.
Lofted up. This is skied up in the air. Has it gone the distance? Oh, it has. It might have just gone into the food stalls. That is a biggie from Lucas. With that maximum, Nairobi Capitals crosses the 100 mark, and the fireworks have started here in Nairobi West.
That was on the roof of the Shri Kachila Patel Nursery School.
All he had to do was watch it sail away.
I think this 6 will give him a lot of confidence now, since he's been struggling to Dipak Yadav. So run rate required again, coming down to 6.91.
Pushed away. Just a single picked up there. 52 in 45 seems simple, but at this point, Maxwell and Lucas must be careful.
I think they've already got 7 of the over, so they don't need to try and do anything else here. Just try and get singles.
Yep, Maxwell, calm and composed, playing what his team requires him to do, and he's doing just that. This is excellent bowling from Viraj Yadav. Good comeback and recovery. Just a reminder to our viewers, every dot ball is a tree planted from SCLPS. That's 2 trees already, maybe 3 in the over. Add 1 more, and that's 4 trees to wrap up the over. Vraj has done 20 runs away, 1 wicket after 4 overs. And after 13 overs, the Nairobi Capitals are currently sitting on 105 for the loss of 4. As we look at the charts, do you think this is a match for Nairobi Capitals to lose because they're in control now?
I think there's something that they need to learn from the previous game that they've played. Nothing to hurry about, nothing to try too much. Just get the bad balls away and get the singles right here. And I know with the courtesy of Maxwell and Lucas, they'll definitely try and rotate the strike. So Chirag Sisodia coming back.
This will be a game-changing over. He's already got 2 wickets in his 2 overs. Only conceded 7 runs. Oh, that's up! That's connected well. Is it going to go the distance? Yes, it is! It's a maximum to start off. And guess who? Lucas Ndandasan. Wowza!
This would obviously release some pressure here from the Nairobi Capitals when you have the first ball being delivered out of the park.
Gets down on a knee, slaps it down the ground, finds the fielder. Just a single. Oh, it's all heated right here in this match. Nairobi Capitals chasing, Mahadev Strikers defending. It's hot cricket happening here at the Sri Kachilava Patel Samaj International Stadium. Pushed away for runs. Runs away. And boundary found by Maxwell. Just what the Nairobi Capitals needed to take off the pressure and turn on the heat against the Mahadev Strikers captain. He makes it look so easy, Vishal.
Just moving away slightly on the middle stump. He knew the ball is going to come. Turn towards the leg side. Just making use of that pace. And making use of the gap at the players. Once again shuffling towards the offside. I think from here Maxwell should not try anything else, as they've already executed 11 runs of the over.
Yep, and the run rate has come down now to 6, just over 6.
A flighted delivery once again. AG! Ball turning away, getting some bat.
I am baffled. How does he make it look so easy with so much conviction? A boundary to wrap up the over. 15 off it.
Imagine 15 off this over. You've already scored 2 overs runs in this particular over.
And that too against the Mahadev Strikers captain. Nairobi Capitals are on a mission and they're executing it well, with Lucas Ndandasan on 21, Maxwell Swaminathan on 28. Now they're at 120 for the loss of 4 wickets after 14. They just require 37 to win this match.
To look at the extras runs given by the Mahadev, they've scrutinized themselves, just giving away 4 runs in terms of extras.
Yup, extras are going to cost and bite you when it comes to key moments of the match like this. Six overs to come. 37 required. Purushottam Vekaria for the Mahadev Strikers will be the incoming bowler. Quite expensive in this innings. Can he change that? Can he limit the Nairobi Capitals, who are looking to pick up all important 2 wins, and put an L next to the form of the Mahadev Strikers?
As we speak, the positiveness of the Nairobi Capital batsmen have been on a top notch. A slow delivery and a quick run there.
Oh, that's
And
a misfield. And
Those
it's going to
are-
go for 4 runs.
So those are 5 runs of the first delivery of Purushottam Vekaria. There you go, the signal there from a quick run, hesitation, a quick throw by Nitin Arvind, no backup at all.
And I'm sure the batsman made his ground, so poor decision. Cost him 5 runs there for his team. Desperate times, desperate measures.
So it's everything happening here at the Sri Kachila Patel Samaj ground, with the 2 team battling.
That's a huge shout. Umpire not interested. Did it come off the bat? Is it going to be a bye?
Even if not of the bat, but still a height was an issue here. Obviously it's not from the bat, it's a leg bye given by the umpire.
Look at the numbers now. 31 from 34. This is a dream come true for the Nairobi Capitals if they continue this way. Oh, they still come back. He has no bat. And Lucas Nanderson has made a run with no bat. It's all happening in this match, Vishal, I tell you, under the lights here at the Sri Kachilava Patel Samaj.
Lucas just charging down early enough. Coming 2 steps ahead to come and play the delivery of Purushottam.
If you're just joining us, welcome to the Sri Kachilava Patel Samaj LAXMANBHAI Premier League. LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League, where we have this match between the Capitals and the Strikers. Yet again an overthrow. Finds the fielder, but they'll get another run. This is good stuff from the Nairobi Capitals. Worth the risk, you think?
I think this is what I was talking about initially with Maxwell and Lucas. And with the way they're chasing the ball, the way the pressure is on Mahadev strikers, is definitely this kind of mistakes will obviously happen.
While Maxwell is sitting on 30 runs, Lucas Oluwach Nanderson is on 27 runs. Purushottam Vekaria with a lot of pressure and needs his field to be tighter at this point. Tucked away. Will come back for 2. And they make it for 2. The fans are loving it. Nairobi Capitals doing the work here. There's something off for the Mahadev strikers tonight.
Something somewhere is not working out for Mahadev strikers today.
Maxwell Swaminathan to face the final delivery of Purushottam Vekaria. What can we expect here? Push down the ground. Chirag Sisodia picks up single to wrap up the over, and that brings the Nairobi Capitals to 132 runs for the loss of 4 after 15.
Trust me, why they're here at this current situation is with a good knock of Mohit Java. The way he started, the way he felt out of the park, I think it's definitely going to be a positive signs here for the Nairobi Capitals with that innings.
Well, you can all hear it at the Sri Kachilava Patel Samaj International Stadium. Mahadev Strikers versus Nairobi Capitals. A crackling cricket match on a Friday night here in Nairobi. Vishal joining myself, Jamil, in the combox. Captain Chirag with the over number 15.
Flighted delivery towards the field is being protected there.
All right, the equation is easy, Vishal. 24 runs, 29 deliveries. This is easy stuff for Nairobi Capitals to collect 2 points tonight.
Indeed. And this over, I'm still trusting Lucas is going to go for the way Chirag is bowling flighted deliveries. There would be something will be going out of the park here. A
Lucas
quicker delivery
has gone away.
Straight into the board.
Wowza! What a shot that is! And the signal has come from the umpire. It seems like Nairobi Capitals don't want to wait till the end. They want to finish the game now.
Trust me, Jamil, the 2 chances that have been given to Mahadev, to Lucas Nanderson, has made a lot of damage here. Otherwise, we could be picking something different at this stage.
Better delivery there from Chirag. Just constrain it to just a single run. But this is what Nairobi Capitals wanted to do, to push the pressure on the captain of the Mahadev Strikers, to put the pressure on their team as well. And what roles Maxwell and Lucas have played for their team. Smart, composed, and also great cricket.
This is what we've been talking about. Build up the innings, take the innings towards the end, finish it off, and you'll have the game 2 points into the bucket.
Great effort there. Still will find the fielder just for a single run. And we've got one more to come.
So Chirag has been very much expensive in the last 2 overs. Do you think Jamil, he should have completed his full quarter just before these 2 batters could have come in?
Well, he's still not done with this quarter. But you're right. When the pressure was on the Nairobi Capitals, I think the captain should have finished his spell. Now these 2 batsmen have gotten used to the pitch and they're showing just that. Slapped away. Oh, and he's found the gap. What a shot that is. Another boundary for the Nairobi Capitals. And that was spectacular.
Just a flighted delivery, turning a bit. Lucas giving himself a room. And that was towards the fence. The equation now coming to 2.75 of the over.
Yep, as you can see, after 16 overs, 146 runs for the loss of 4 wickets for the Nairobi Capitals.
So we have Jasraj Kundi back to the attack.
Yeah, he'll have a lot to think about this match. How to bounce back from this one. Great delivery. Good start there from Jasraj Kundi.
11 runs needed. Lucas needs 12 runs to his 50. What do you think, Jamil? Is it going to be divided by 2 or is it Lucas who is going to try and get his 50 up?
Only one way to find out. Maxwell, put him on strike. Great work from Jasraj Kundi. The fans want what's on his back. 6. And we've not got anything short of 6s today. This time...
Slow delivery over. Is it up in the air? No, lands into a no man's land.
At some point I thought he was coming right here in the combo box, Vishal. I was ready. Were you?
I was ready to run away as well.
We've come down to single digits for the Nairobi Capitals to chase down and win match number 15 in a starry night here on Nairobi. Oh, that's hit up in the air as well. Will he cover the fence? He does. It's the Maxwell show. That was a massive one. He was waiting all the match long to get into that one. And you mentioned he hasn't been having it good with the bat. I guess Maxwell just needed some patience for him to put it across the fence for a 6. And that child must be so happy she got what she wanted.
Do you think we're going to be ending the innings in this over?
Well, there's your answer. Is that your answer, Vishal? The Nairobi Capitals have beaten the Mahadev Strikers right here at the Sri Kachileva Patel Samaj LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League.
So now the fan page of the Nairobi Capitals might rise tonight since they've bounced back very much well to hit the unbeaten team, Mahadev Strikers.
How about this for a reverse sweep, innovative shot to go down on his... This man has put up a show today, from the catches to the wickets to the boundaries and getting himself a win. What an all-round performance from the men in blue tonight. here at the Sri Kachileva Patel Samaj International Stadium, match number 15.
Here we sign out. We see you tomorrow for the double headers starting in the afternoon. See you tomorrow. Good night.
From the Combox, match number 15 is a wrap, where we have the Mahadev strikers put up 156 for the loss of 8. Nairobi Capitals required 157 to win, and they have done that. They have won by 6 wickets, and they have now got themselves 2 points. Congratulations to the Nairobi Capitals. Mahadev strikers still top of the table. You keep it right here to the Sri Kachileva Patel Samaj LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League. We will see you tomorrow. From the Common Box, Jamil, Vishal and Prasad, it's take care, see you, and good night.
The man of the match award for match number 15 goes to Maxwell Swaminathan. The highest number of sixes in this match, total 5, hit by the captain of Mahadev Strikers, Chirag Sisodia. The most number of dot balls bowled in this match by Maxwell Swaminathan. Bowled 13 dot balls with an economy of 4.67.